A white chocobo at the end of the
You have
world.
to do all of that shit
There's nothing
again.
about this in any of the official scriptures of the order.
Fuck.
It's a local story, a superstition.
Even if it is, someone spoke to me. The voice was real, and it mentioned the Angel of Valhalla. I want to know who it was.
If you think that's what you need to do,
Where was this place at? Yeah, directly in front.
then go ahead. You have a lead at least.
Right, a bad-tempered chocobo vet by the name of Dr. Gazal.
You don't think Blackout
They said
Drunk
I
would
could
even
find him in Canopus Farms.
agree? I don't know, dude. Like, so one of the like best times that I ever got blackout drunk. I remember
More about the Angel of Valhalla.
literally like it felt like I was coming in and out of consciousness just
I wanna know
constantly.
more
It
about
was
the
just like I
Angel
was
of
falling
Valhalla.
asleep and completely like waking
I heard
up
you know things.
just
The encounter is ordained.
over and over and over.
An ocean of great chaos
I remember-
buried beneath a temple. Do you think it could be?
Where we're supposed to be going? I remember we got in the back of this dude's truck, and it was me and a buddy of mine, and he lived on a mountain, and we like went all the way up to the top of the mountain to like look across. You could literally see almost the entire county from his house. Like he literally lived on top of the world. Oh, I remember where we need to
Be
go.
true?
No. Where's it at? It's the City of Ruins, but yeah.
Does the Order know anything about it?
And that is straight west of here.
No, I'd say
Um,
it's likely they don't.
We went up to like the top of the mountain, and I remember like being in the back of his truck, and the dude had like all kinds of like random shit in the back of his truck.
For sealing away a power.
And I remember like cutting myself like several times,
Inside that temple is a
which
source.
sucked.
The thing that created
I don't recommend cutting yourself, it's not fun.
for a while it was the center of all human culture.
So then we got up to the top of the mountain, and we were like just dicking around. We built a fire, all kinds of stupid shit.
Well, judging by the state of
And then
it's a long time
it was
ago.
like I fucking blacked out for good. And the last thing that I remember is I woke up on a fucking four-wheeler in his garage. So we made it back down to the house, and I just woke up on a fucking four-wheeler, and I was
What do
like,
you think?
okay. I had no idea how I got there. I don't remember any of that process.
The unseen
But I
chaos.
do remember after that,
Contact with it just
whenever I
once.
woke up
I
on
still
the
remember feeling. It's the white chocobo. I
woke
found
up
it.
on the four-wheeler, we were apparently playing darts. And after I like came to a little bit, they told me it was my turn somehow. And I just like full on just thought it was gonna be hilarious. I threw the dart as hard as I could, and I no shit hit this kid in the fucking back.
Evil has a
He was
price.
pissed. He was so mad. He was like, you fucking cock. He was just, it was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. Like it was one of those moments where like you don't expect the dart to like stay in him, but it like stuck in him and then it like hung from his back a little bit. It was terrible, but it was terribly funny. That's for fucking sure. Yeah, I mean, if it was me on the receiving end of that dart, I'd have been fucking pissed. But it was a terrible situation. I remember that night before like I got blackout drunk. The process of getting blackout drunk was this girl that I had never met before put me in a computer chair, and she had citrus flavored vodka, which is god awful, by the way. Don't ever do that to yourself. But she was drinking, she was pouring citrus flavored vodka down my throat, and then pouring Sprite, and she would spin me, and she would spin, and it would be vodka, spin, Sprite, spin, vodka, and it was fucking terrible, dude. Like, it was just so unhealthy, and it was just not a fun time. Pretty sure the guy's house that we were at, he was like, you gotta stop. You're gonna kill this man. But she didn't. She just made me fucking blackout drunk. They got a weakness? No, but I definitely shouldn't be using ice.
See you never.
You woke up in the food pantry. Damn. That's gotta be kind of rough.
Look at this. Why didn't he just
Off
run
a
away?
fireball?
He's torn up pretty bad.
Perhaps he had to fight to protect something.
It's all right, little one. I'll help you.
Dude.
You're bleeding heavily. We have to stop it.
That's kind of rough. Like, ever since that night, like I've always hated vodka just because vodka's just, I don't know, there's something about vodka that just comes off really nasty. I mean, I've tried a couple of different flavors. Citrus was by far the worst. But I've always just been like a tequila man. Like, just, my goal when I drink is to get drunk. All right? I don't want to like sit around and sip on a beer. I want to drink and get fucking drunk. So tequila has always been the thing that gets me to that point really fast. Dude, my dad makes moonshine. He makes apple pie or apple cinnamon, I think. That shit, like, it's so fucking strong. Like, at one point when my girlfriend and I moved in this house, this was my dad's house before I moved in. Whenever we were moving in, he had actually left some of his moonshine in the cabinet. And my girlfriend and I were in there cleaning everything out, and we found it, and it just looked like clear liquid at the time. And I was like, what is this? And I like tried to like open it, and I couldn't get the mason jar open for nothing. So I like pecked away at it and pecked away at it until I finally could move the ring. Finally got it open, and I just took a big whiff, and I felt like I was drunk just smelling it. Like, it was just so fucking strong. It was insane. And I asked him what it was, and he was like, yeah, that's my moonshine. Don't touch it. Okay. Fine. I won't touch it. But dude, it was terrible. I would never wish anybody to drink it. Everclear. I've always heard Everclear's really rough. I've never tried it myself. I don't think I've ever been to a party that has Everclear, but I've always heard it's really, really bad. My 8th grade social studies teacher, something along those lines, I don't remember. I remember it was in 8th grade. He told us that he actually knew a kid whenever he was a lot younger that died drinking Everclear.
Right now and can't be disturbed.
So, I've always just like stayed away from it. Good for making food with? What kind of food do you make with Everclear?
Do you want to leave without?
Is he all right?
His wounds are.
Can't you?
Light.
Is this all right?
Well, I see.
Alcoholic ice cream. Ooh, I can't imagine like alcohol and milk. Like, milk already upsets my stomach. So, ooh, that would really fucking hurt me.
So now I have
No,
to
thank
play
you.
nurse to
No,
a
thank
giant
you.
bird.
Especially
I'm
like
telling ya,
some
it better be worth the trip.
tequila.
Drink
Tequila
this.
and milk.
Bunch of fuzz.
Can't imagine, dude. That would destroy me.
And not only that, if the legends are true,
Hey, sorry.
he'll be able to guide you to the temple of the goddess.
Damn it.
Oh, you should eat.
Is that it?
It's a unique spell.
Oh no. What's the last one? I don't remember.
you like something? People here, everyone's been out there so worried.
Why are you spying?
I heard that the White-Winged Herald has appeared in these lands. If that chocobo.
Quit. This guy maybe?
My friend,
Yes.
lucky.
Yeah, I think this guy gives it. Yeah.
Easy now.
That lets him up.
Things have finally.
Nope, it doesn't. God damn it. How much more do you need? Was this way, right? Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. And especially, don't get yourself shit-faced. Because two possible things could happen. One, you could make a very bad decision and forget your important stuff, like condoms and stuff like that, you know? And two, whiskey dick is the worst fucking thing imaginable. You do not want whiskey dick.
Hey, excuse me.
Well, that would...
It's no big deal.
You're in luck.
Hey. You don't
Nope.
have...
Shut up. I know I don't have what you asked for.
This is Yogged Woods. The thick, tangled foliage draws monsters who seek cover in the dark shadows. There's a village in the center of the woods, home to a band of hunters. For them, this is prime hunting
shit.
ground.
So, whiskey dick is pretty much like... So you get to the point where you're drunk as fuck, and you go in, it's hot, it's steamy, it's everything you've ever dreamed of, and then
It's
your
also
fucking
easy
sergeant
to
won't
walk
stand for
in.
salute. He's just like,
Vines grow rapidly,
what?
covering the
I
paths and
don't know
blocking
what
the
you want
way.
me to do. And then you're just sitting there with embarrassment on your face. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's a very bad time. Just don't do it. It's not good. For a long time, you train your soldier to stand up straight for you. And alcohol destroys everything about that. Can we fucking get some little goobly goo things? Where the fuck are they? This is the way it was explained to me pretty much. Ooh. I can't imagine that would be good at all. Did I just fucking heal this thing? I did. Damn it. Look at that fucking damage, dude. That's insane. The mixture's toxic. Listen to this, man. I've never tried it myself. I've never taken Viagra. Dude, I do have a fucking retarded ass story about my buddies though. So my buddies thought that it would be a good idea to try a product that was marketed towards them, of course, called Extends. I'm going to let you use a slight bit of brain power to come up with what you think Extends does if it's marketed towards men. But my friends jumped on it like it was like it was candy. They loved the idea of this. So for like a month straight, they were taking Extends, and they said that they don't really remember any like bad side effects or anything like that, but they do remember it being very, very difficult to like stay focused. Like they couldn't stay focused on anything but extending. Tannerus, don't you fucking lie. It made their member stand very tall and very stout. Okay? He was the tallest member in the room at that point. By far. But yeah, I wasn't around when all this was going on, thankfully.
You're so eager to die.
Weakness is fire. Great, I don't have any fucking fire.
Life is a journey.
Everything else is halved. Well, that sucks. I've actually heard that, Tannerus. I've actually heard that before, which is really cool. I mean, when you boil it down, that's pretty fucking neat that a fucking pill designed for humans will actually affect a plant like that. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Drinking my friend's blue Gatorade before gym class. Holy shit. Was he wearing basketball shorts that day? Was it a great day for him, or was it an embarrassing day for him? That's what I'm curious about. Was it a day that made him a man, or was it a day that kept him a boy forever? Because that could go very well for him or very bad. Even worse if it lasted longer than 4 hours. Got double middle fingers, damn. That's fucking funny. I wish I could have gotten a hold of Viagra at some point when I was younger, just so that I could do shit like that. There were a lot of kids that I would have done that to. Pretty fucking funny. Worth it. Worth every bit of it, though. Come on, cast something. Fuck you! That wasn't like senior prank or anything, was it? That was just like a regular day? I hope it was just a regular day. Just like one random ass day out of the blue, no pun intended. Do I have... No, I know I don't, because I already talked to him. Boom, boom, boom. Vibrant ooze. Why is this so hard to find? Dude, if you'd have done that to a teacher, that would have been shitty. I mean, hilarious, but that teacher would have fucking possibly gotten fired. Can you imagine if a teacher's fucking like walking around? Dude, so at our school, the volleyball coach was a guy, the softball coach was a guy, like all that shit. And not like being sexist or anything, but like, could you imagine giving a male teacher that was in charge of a predominantly female class fucking Viagra? Could you imagine how much fucking trouble they would get in? Dude, I wish. Unfortunately, it's an online class, so I never see the guy. I would possibly slip him a shot of tequila with a Viagra. That's how much he fucking pissed me off yesterday. Come on, vibrant ooze, please. Thank you. What, this is gonna be one? Literally one?
It's all part of the journey.
Oh, dude. I don't think I would, to be honest. Like, I would be terrified to accept anything from a student. Especially if I was, like, a dickhead teacher. Shit, what? Oh, it's pretty slight. Like, if I was, like, a dick to people, like, I would be terrified to accept stuff. Then again, if I was a dick, I don't think I would really care. Like, I would just, like, throw all their shit away. Like, oh, thanks for this apple. Fuck it. Throw it out the window. More ooze, please. It's gonna take me all fucking day. I gave the hardest quizzes out of all the calculus 1 and 2 teachers. And I have made a quiz and deleted it to make it easier. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. Dude, for the little while in high school, whenever my computer science teacher was like, you should totally be a business teacher. Like, she made me make all of my tests and shit. Thinking about it now, like, I literally was just making her job easier, because that's what I was doing, was her tests. I was teaching her class, gave her students, like, my material. I got up and taught the class, and fuck her, but it was kind of fun while it lasted. I'm not gonna lie. Where the fuck are these fucking goobly goops? Wait a minute. If I can't fit a medium, then try a size down. What? Wait a minute. Is this the way the conversation was supposed to go? Come here, you little fucking gusher looking freaks. Yeah, that is true, Tanners. I don't think I've I don't know how in depth I should be with this. I've had problems with condoms in the past, but oh, there's something called Goopy Goo. I forgot about that. Okay, we have exactly 6. But it wasn't like, I think that's what made me hate them so bad. Especially like if you have an issue with them being, I don't actually thinking about it, I don't know, would it be better if the condom is too small or too large? Answer that.
Evil has a... I will fight evil.
My journey continues.
Too small? So, my issue is that too small is like
Thanks
worst thing in the
Tell
world.
me what you need it for?
for my
For
hunter's
rib to
trial.
always go tighter.
See, I just joined the band, but I'm not
I could see
officially
that,
one
yeah.
of the hunters. But I want to be, and fast. I've got to prove my...
So,
Oh, we already, yeah, shut up. We already know all this. Run across the fucking world. Oh, now you fuckers want to come out? Assholes. Yeah, I would say regular ones are gonna work just fine. Like, you shouldn't have any issues out of regular ones. Someone poked a needle in it. Dude, we talked about doing that for our senior prank. Is we were gonna We were gonna like buy a whole lot of condoms and donate them to the school for like next year's sex ed class, but we would put needles in them so that all the condoms they gave to the kids would have been fucking tampered with.
Be careful.
Oh man.
Such a resilient animal.
We decided not to do that though. Thought that would have been a
Will he be
little too
alright?
bad.
Let's